I'm Chef Jasper, and today we're making one of my favorite desserts. This is a dessert that all the family will love, and I'm telling you, you better be prepared because you're going to need to make it again and again. I have some fresh blueberries. You know, blueberries are in season all year long anymore, but I just thought this would be the perfect season to make this dessert. Oh, it's delicious. So let's start off. Here we have a nice, really, I want to get the skillet a little hotter, but boy, I just love these cast iron skillets. I'm going to put a little bit of butter in here, and we're going to melt this down, of course, with a little bit of cinnamon right at the beginning, because I want to kind of not burn that cinnamon, but I want to get that flavor in there. Oh, man. And we're going to add our blueberries. Now, I didn't spray the skillet or anything like that. I mean, come on, it's a cast iron skillet, you know. Nothing I can really do with it. It's going to be sticky, it's going to be ooey and gooey. The brown sugar, it's going to break down. And once that sugar starts to break down, of course, what's going to happen, it's going to get a little watery, and that's okay. It looks like a lot of brown sugar, but I got a lot of blueberries in here. I want this skillet to be as full as possible. Let's lower our heat just a little bit. As this is cooking down, I'm trying to break down some of those brown sugar and blueberry. I have a little bit of orange juice. There we go. Now we're cooking. Now, blueberry, several different names for this, of course. If you're in New England, they call it the Slump. If you're in New York area or kind of a little bit west, they may call it a grunt. Yes, come on. You put bread dough on top of it, or maybe even a pastry dough. We're going to call it a cobbler. We're not calling it a crisp because we're not getting it crispy on top. A slump has dumplings on top. We're going to make those in just a few minutes here. Let this continue to cook down. And I need some fresh lemon juice. And all we have to do is just get our little juicer here. Just around there. It's going to really cut off, you know, some of the, I think that's enough. I don't want a lot of it in there. I think it's going to kind of cut the bitterness. Yes, the lemon will cut the bitterness. The lemon and the sugar together. Doesn't make sense, but believe me, it works. And a little bit of flour in here. You could do flour or cornstarch. Continue to mix this all together. It's not going to be lumpy, I guarantee you. Now, we'll bring this back to a nice boil. In the meantime, while it's cooking, we are going to start on our dumplings. And oh, they are so delicious. Let's just get this together here now. Oh, I love a little mint in mine. It just gives it that little extra flavor. Some people put rosemary in it. I've had it with rosemary, yes, in the summertime. Okay, now, to make our dumplings, of course, we're going to need our flour, our baking powder, our salt, and sugar. We're going to mix this together. Not a lot here to do. And then we're going to cut in our butter. Not a lot of butter, but this is going to kind of bring everything together a little bit. The butter sits out for maybe a few minutes, you know, 5-6 minutes beforehand. And really, oh, look at that. Yeah, it's coming together already. How about that? Okay. We cut in the butter. And as I cut in the butter, I'm going to start adding my milk and clean my little dough cutter here. Get that all out of there. Make sure we get all that butter out there. I don't like to waste this. Set that aside. And you know what? We'll try to work as much as we can with a spoon, but I'm telling you, I'll probably have to finish it with my hands, but we'll see. My mom always finished it with her hands. If you want them a little creamier, then go ahead and add a little more water to it or milk to it. I think they're pretty good, but you know what? I have a little leftover juice here. I don't waste anything. Come on. And that just kind of cleans my bowl. Look at that. There we go. All right. Now, look at this, will you? Let me lower this again a little bit. Oh, yeah. Those blueberries are cooking right now. I'm telling you. At this point, let's start adding our dumplings right on top. Look at this. Just a drop dumpling. Just like that. I get excited when I make this. Brings me back to my childhood. But something, you know, like you're living on a farm or something, your grandma or aunt would cook a great Sunday dish, and it just sits on that counter, and oh, man, everybody's going to love this. Not a lot to it. Now, let's talk about other ingredients. Of course, we can do strawberries, we can do raspberries, and we can do blackberries. How about that? All right, all I need to do at this point is put a lid on this, and I'm telling you, lower that heat. Those dumplings are going to start cooking now. Give me about 15 or 20 minutes. Oh, right off the stove, it is still steaming. Look at this blueberry slump. And I think the dumplings have slumped. Yes, I even put some extra dumplings in here. I filled it up all the way. It looks absolutely delicious. My eyes are, oh my God, I just can't stop looking at this right now. Now, I suggest maybe a little bit of vanilla ice cream on the side. How about that? Or I got another little suggestion. Get some vanilla ice cream. Let it sit out for about 20 minutes. It turns into almost like a vanilla cream. Put this in a dish and pour that right on top. Or whipped cream, it doesn't matter. Just like it doesn't matter if you use raspberries or blackberries or strawberries. It's all about the slump. That's right, this is one dish I cannot wait to serve to my family and friends. Blueberry slump. Oh, so delicioso. Brought to you by Hen House Markets.